right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Mike and I are here from Flagstone Financial Management. We're talking about what you can do with your cash to earn a decent rate right now. There's a lot of options that are good right now, and some are appropriate in some scenarios, some are appropriate in other scenarios. So let's kind of describe when and why someone might want some of these different options. So Mike, what would be a good option for someone who wants flexibility, who wants maybe an alternative, just like a regular bank savings account?
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Everybody, good to be here with you. There's a number of different options. I guess the first one I would touch on would be our money market. So we have a JP Morgan all US Treasury money market that is really flexible, takes a couple days to get money if you need it, and it doesn't fluctuate with the market. Like the principal value doesn't fluctuate with the market. It's paying about 4.89%. which is state tax-free. So for Nebraska residents, that's something equivalent to about 5.25% if you were gonna, for example, buy a CD or some of the other options that we'll talk about. But it's a pretty good option, very flexible, good yield that we're using for a lot of clients.
Great, good, simple option. Another one we've talked about a little bit with clients has been CDs or treasury bonds. Treasury bonds might have a slightly higher yield than the money market, but the value of those will fluctuate as interest rates go up and down. CDs, we can buy CDs for folks too. If you like the familiarity of how a CD feels, we can look at CD options. And those have fixed terms, so maybe if you've got some loan coming due or another liability that's due at a certain time, maybe you want to lock up the interest rate for a little while. So these different instruments might be appropriate for different scenarios, and interest rates are going to change. So one day a money market might be good. A few months later, maybe the CD is doing better. So we're not recommending anything specific to our audience right now. If you have specific questions, let us know. None of these rates are guaranteed. We're an SEC registered investment advisor, so past performance is not indicative of future results here, but we are seeing pretty attractive rates for cash right now and want you to know about them. So let us know if you want to talk through your specific scenario. Mike, what other options might you know about that may be outside of Flagstone?
Yeah, so certainly at your bank, a lot of people are comfortable with their bank and they go there regularly. And so they might offer a CD or a CD special, and that certainly can be a good option. We've also had several clients that just have cash balances in their business accounts or in their personal accounts, and you can actually negotiate with the bank. You can say, hey, you're only paying me 1% right now, but I know I can get a higher rate with my friends at Flagstone Financial Management, and so will you match what they can get for me or something like that? And we've had some success doing that. Actually, as a business, we've done that with our business accounts. And then we've had some clients do that on personal and business accounts. So that's always an option too. Some people like that because then they don't have to move the money around. It's relatively easy to move the money around, so that doesn't necessarily need to be a barrier, but I know sometimes it's just simpler, and simpler sometimes good. So the long and short of it is, we want to make sure that you are optimizing your cash, that you're getting a return on your cash, because we're at a time that we haven't seen since really pre-07, I would say, where we can get a pretty decent return on very safe assets. So anyway, that's the main hope of this video.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing your thoughts. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye.